and direct actions going on, the first people we see is the police department, usually. And so I've been trying to show up and document and try to hold them accountable and just shine the light on what's happening out on the front lines. And also, as we've seen there too, the corporate media, which their lack of coverage is not really out there covering all these important things that a lot of you people are out doing. So I'm trying to come out and cover the peace marches, cover the speaking, cover things from an independent media standpoint instead of waiting for the corporate media. When that guy came up to me, that was a student walkout, and there was tons of kids all over in the streets, and that just came off the top of my head to cuss those guys out like that, because really they have failed, and that's what's motivated me to do their job and to try to cover what you guys are all doing. In this video too, there's going to be, it's going to cover, let's see, the anti-war movement and what's, there's, let's see, the anti-war movement, the problem with veterans coming back and needing help and assistance, the reason that we're even over there in the first place. And my cousin committed suicide in 2005, and he was working in the service in Iraq. And I'm going to maybe just pass this little paper around. You can work through the crowd. His name's Ted Westusing, and he worked directly under Petraeus. And there's a lot of suicides going on right now, and there's from military people who've been involved, and there's a lot of people with PSTD, and it's a big issue, and it needs to be addressed. And I'm hoping that by coverage and by people rising up and people resisting the war machine, we can make a change. But it's a grassroots effort, and I want to just say that filming a lot of this stuff has been real hard for me to do, and I spend a lot of hours editing, and I got to watch over and over these dramatic scenes of grannies sitting in front of tanks and getting handcuffed, people that are putting their lives on the line, people who can't even handle life anymore, and because of what they've been through. And certainly I want to support all those people, and that's why the word solidarity is a big word and an important word. And someone showed me once on Portland Indie Media, which I really support, solidarity equals love, and I kind of like that. Yeah. A lot of big groups out there doing stuff, and so I'm trying to have solidarity and show your good works. I want to read just one quick little thing, then we'll start the video. This was my cousin, Ted. Some of his words that he wrote when he ended his life in Baghdad. He was a colonel, high-ranking officer, volunteered to go there from West Point. He knew about war ethics, he knew different languages, he studied trauma and ethics in the military. And for him to take his own life, something's going on wrong here. And ever since that happened, it changed my life. And I've been pretty dedicated to trying to help get this message out. His letter was to Petraeus. Thanks for telling me it was a good day until I briefed you. You are only interested in your career, and you provide no support to your staff, no mission support, and you don't care. I cannot support a mission that leads to corruption, human rights abuses, liars. I am sullied no more. I didn't volunteer to support corrupt, money-grabbing contractors, nor to work for commanders only interested in themselves. I came to serve honorably and feel dishonored. I trust no Iraqi. I cannot live this way. I owe all my love to my family, my wife, and my precious children. I love you and trust only you. Death before dishonor anymore. Trust is essential. I don't know who to trust anymore. Why serve when you cannot accomplish the mission? When you no longer believe in the cause? When your every effort and breath to succeed meets with lies, lack of support, and selfishness? No more reevaluating yourselves, commanders. You are not what you think you are, and I know it. Life needs trust. Trust is no more for me here in Iraq. He signed his name. And then just a comment here that was regarding that. What troubled West Jizzing was not just the death and destruction all around him, the obviously looting of the country and the human rights abuses, but the seemingly lack of attention to the problem by his two commanding officers, Petraeus and Joseph Phil. So anyway, that changed my life, and there's still people out there struggling. And so with our Peace and Media Delegation we're on, and our Winter Soldier, we're going to try to network with people in Caracas. I just want to say I'm here to support the war resisting movement and to work for peace. So I'm going to start with